ones too.
Titans are back, bitches!
I've just finished watching Titans Series 3, the first 3 episodes, and here's a spoiler egg, Easter review, and anything you might have missed in those first 3 episodes. Spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you don't know who this green-wearing, bald, goggled weirdo is, that's the character Gizmo, most notably known for their look in Teen Titans, the series, sporting a more comic-accurate beard. In this scene where Dick's in Jason's old room, we can see the Flying Graysons poster showing that Jason really did look up to Dick. Also, if you listen very closely to the soundtrack in this episode, it's the same music they used in Series 1 when Dick Grayson was at Wayne Manor. Barbara sporting some very vibrant yellow on her wheelchair, which may be an homage to her yellow batsuit. It's also worth noting that Barbara is the Commissioner now, and the other time outside of this that she's most notably and known for being Commissioner Gordon is in the TV series Batman Beyond, which also sports a much older Bruce Wayne, much like Ian Glenn's Bruce Wayne, and the series is loosely based off of the Dark Knight Return comics, where Bruce adopts a new Robin, being Carrie Kelly, whose name we later see show up in Bruce's potential candidates for Robin, along with Daxton Chill, a character from the 2015 series We Are Robin. This is Stephanie Brown, who's definitely more than just Tim Drake's girlfriend, and Duke Thomas, aka Signal. We'll probably do a review on the Batcave alone for a whole minute, but the things that are standing out to me the most are the holographic T-Rex, the coin, and the Joker card, which are iconic to a variety of comic Batcaves. Now in the comics, this isn't a stuffed T-Rex. It's actually a trophy and homage to Batman 35, where he had to fight an animatronic T-Rex. Maybe in the Titans verse he had to do the same thing, and he kept a hologram to remind him of that. Also, contrary to popular belief, this isn't a giant Two-Face coin. It's again another throwback to a very old Batman comic, and it's an encounter with the Penny Plunderer. The massive Joker card also speaks for itself. I'm also seeing an umbrella here, which looks a lot like the Penguin's hypnotic umbrella. The Mad Hatter's hat, which looks pretty damn comic accurate. What I'm assuming is the gun that Joe Chill killed Bruce Wayne's parents with, some sort of mask, and a variety of other things here that I can't clearly make out. If you know what they are, let me know in the comments. Titans Series 3 Easter eggs and things you may have missed in Episode 2. Spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, let's go. This scene with Jason and the mobsters is pulled straight out of the comics, and fans will definitely notice it if you've seen Under the Red Hood, right down to the lieutenant's heads in a bag. But it gets a bit more gruesome in Titans. Here where we see Hank being a policeman on a bike, sporting a very nice moustache, is obviously influenced by Paul Blart Mall Cop on a Segway with that beautiful moustache. When Dawn says,
"Your family."
Family.
Family?
she's obviously quoting Dominic Toretto. All jokes aside, they mention family a few times in the episode,
We had a death in the family.
which is likely referencing A Death in the Family, the storyline in which Jason Todd died in the comics. When Gar says to Connor,
Were you raised in a barn?
likely a hint to Kent Farm, being where Superman was raised, and we learned in Series 2 by Eve Watson that Superboy has epigenetic memories. So in a way, he was raised in a barn on some level. Titans Series 3, Episode 3, things you might have missed and Easter eggs. Spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, let's go. When Dick is digging up Jason's grave to see if Jason's body is there, this is again another parallel to Batman Under the Red Hood where Bruce is digging up Jason's grave. We again have Hank and Dawn's beautiful soundtrack. Honestly, I love their theme so much. Like, DC, release the soundtrack for Titans, please. I was really curious about this character. Being so tech-savvy in Gotham, with the other parallels that I've already mentioned to Batman Beyond, I was curious, is this Max Gibson? As I hadn't heard this character's name mentioned yet. But looking further into it, this character is V, with no last name, so I don't think this is Max Gibson or a relative. Nightwing has some new gadgets with a wingding here. In the comics, his wingdings, which are basically his batarangs, look more like this. The Titans version had a specific shape, which look a lot like Nightwings in Batman the Animated Series, which is a canon timeline before Batman Beyond. But I could really be reaching here because these round ones wouldn't make sense when his suit has this kind of sharpness. Titan Series 3, theories so far. Obviously spoilers, so 3, 2, 1, go. Now I'm curious about this drug that Jason's taking that seems to be an enhancement drug of some sort. I'm willing to bet that it's a type of Bane venom, but more refined so it doesn't make him super hench, but just more enhanced. In the comics for a short time, Batman actually takes venom. Whilst it's an enhancement, it also makes him spiral out of control and go a little bit insane. Something that I definitely say we're seeing with Jason so far. And whilst Bruce has these candidates that he's looking for a replacement Robin, I think it's clear Barbara definitely does not want that, and Dick definitely doesn't think Bruce is in the right mindset to do that. So I definitely think, like the comics, Tim Drake is going to become Robin, as he's such a big fan of Batman and Robin. He was so upset to hear the news about Robin's death. In the comics, Tim Drake works out both Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne's identities as Batman and the former Robin. Tim goes to Dick asking him to become Robin again to stop Batman being in such a dark place since Jason's death. Dick later tells Tim that he thinks he should become Robin. I'm very interested to see how the show make these characters meet.